Beautiful cars. What do they make you think of? For some, a specific car can bring back a flood of memories. For others, that right car can make the heart race. For Eric Sandoval, beautiful cars do all these things. And he's turned a lifelong passion into a business that gives people the opportunity to drive the car of their dreams.
Eric.
Good morning, Mitch. How are you doing?
How are you? Oh, this is fantastic. I can't believe this place. It's like
cool?
the Smithsonian of cool.
I've always owned exotic cars.
Yeah.
Well, for like the last 18 years, ever since I started making some money,
Yeah.
I had something kind of cool in the garage. I'd be the guy that would, Friday night, like, get my car prepped. It would be, there wouldn't be a hair on the interior, tweezers, getting stuff out, polishing it, so I could go out on Saturday and go to like the Cars and Coffee. Forever, I was always the guy that if you were my buddy and you're like, oh man, you got a Ferrari, I've always wanted to drive a Ferrari, throw them the keys, right? And say, just take it out, just be back in like 30 minutes and don't wreck it. Five years ago, we started in a go-kart facility. Yeah, we had just a little corner in their big atrium, and we operated out of there. We had the cars parked out in front. I basically said, okay, what do I need to do to open a business like this, right?
Kind of that smallest, that minimal.
Yep, exactly. And I thought, okay, I need at least two cars, because I need two cars for people to pick from, because they're two very different types of cars. So I had a Ferrari and a Lamborghini, right?
Why wouldn't you?
Exactly. and that was that was like my version of, okay, these are the basic cars that we have to have in our fleet to get started. If you don't take that first step, it's never gonna happen. If you just keep it in your head and it's a dream, days will go by, years will go by, time will go by. The longer you wait, the higher probability that it's never gonna happen, right? You have to start small. You can't wait for all the stars to align so that perfect moment when all the stars are aligned, that's when you go. Right. Because if you wait for that time, it's never gonna happen. Yeah.
Eric has turned a passion for beautiful cars and a heart for sharing them into a business. It's not always easy, and it's involved some risk, but he loves what he does, and I can sure see why. As you hear his story and see others give themselves permission to dream too, I hope it sparks some of your own dreams. And no matter how big those dreams might be, take some advice from Eric and find a way to start small.